This video is about Peregrino Sienes Time, the future chronograph. And the same time, we discuss about of modern method of unit conversion. Piso per hour to piso per hour, vice versa. Okay. Peregrino Sienes Time, the future chronograph. So here's the clock illustration of the Peregrino Sienes Time. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. And 1 is 10 periseconds or 10 periminutes. The 2 is 20 periseconds or 20 periminutes. The 3 is 30 periseconds or 30 periminutes. The 4 is 40 periseconds or 40 periminutes. And the 5 is 50 periseconds and 50 periminutes. The 6 is 60. The 7 is 70. The 8 is 80. The 9 is 90. And the 10 is 100. The time is 6:44:17. Peregrino Sienes Time. And the Peregrino Sienes Time, you can easily calculate the time manually or by using calculator. Because Peregrino Sienes Time is decimalized time and metric time. So, the Peregrino Sienes Time clock had only 10 o'clock. So, in the Peregrino Sienes Time, 100 periseconds is 1 periminute. 100 periminutes is 1 hour. So, 1 periminute is contains of 100 periseconds. And 1 hour is contains of 100 periminutes. Okay. The 1/4 of the Peregrino Sienes Time. 1/4 is 20 hours. Then the time equivalent Peregrino Sienes Time to standard time. 1 hour Peregrino Sienes Time is equal to 1.2 hour standard time. 1 periminutes Peregrino Sienes Time is equal to 0.72 minute standard time. And 1 perisecond Peregrino Sienes Time is equal to 0.432 second standard time. So the time zones, Peregrino Sienes Time zones. 0 degrees longitude is 10 o'clock noon. Alas 10 ng tanghaling tapat. Alas 10 sa udtong tutok. 180 degrees longitude wide is 10 o'clock midnight. Alas 10 sa hating gabi. Alas 10 sa tungang gabi. And 90 degrees longitude wide is 5 o'clock p.m. And the other side of the time zones, 90 degrees longitude wide is 5 o'clock a.m. So, and now we discuss the modern method of unit conversion. Piso per hour to piso per hour. So, our conversion factor. 72.91 pesos per hour is equal to 87.492 pesos per hour. So, the problem is 1 piso per hour convert to piso per hour. Okay? Our conversion formula. Our conversion formula to find piso per hour is piso per peri hour times 72.91 pesos per hour over 87.492 pesos per peri hour. And to find piso per peri hour is piso per hour times 87.492 pesos per peri hour over 72.91 pesos per hour. So, let's proceed the exercises. Okay. Exercises. Again, the formula to find peri hour is pesos per hour times 87.492 pesos per peri hour over 72.91 pesos per hour. So down. 1 peso per hour times 87.492 pesos per peri hour over 71.91 pesos per hour. So, pesos per hour over pesos per hour. So, cancel the pesos per hour. And the remaining is pesos per peri hour. So, continue. Continue. Pesos per peri hour. 87.492 pesos per peri hour over 71 again 87.492 pesos per peri hour over 72.91, so equals 1.2 pesos per peri hour. So, 1 peso per hour is equal to 1.2 peso per peri hour. So, we have now a new conversion factor. So, the standard conversion factor is 1 peso per hour is equal to 1.2 peso per peri hour. No, our standard conversion factor. And the standard conversion formula is to find peso per hour is peso per peri hour times 1 peso per hour over 1.2 peso per peri hour. And to find peso per peri hour is peso per hour times 1.2 peso per peri hour over 1 peso per hour. Okay. So, that's all. And thank you so much.